thought I'd give you a little grocery haul. And then it's a sneak peek of some of the recipes we're cooking this week. So what do you think about that? Up first, we have a baguette. Sucker's pretty big. Some napkins. We're obviously not cooking these. Got some ground beef. Smoked sausage. Got 1, 2 cottage cheese. Some green onions. Bag of avocados. Some peas. Dried basil. Grated Parmesan. Cheesecake filling. Are you intrigued yet? Any ideas? Egg noodles. Two Jiffy cornbread, because they're the best. Some mayo. Caramel topping. Butter. Coffee. Mushrooms. Granny Smith apples. Milk for coffee. It's a little full. Paper plates. Paper bowls. We're not trying to do a lot of dishes around here all the time, you know what I mean? Coconut oil. A giant dish soap. That'll last a long time. Beef consomme. Dryer sheets. Stovetop. Caramel drizzle. Red beans and rice. Chicken thighs. Heath pieces. Sour cream. Yum yum sauce. More beef consomme. French onion. And 4 waters because that's easier to fill my ice maker and my coffee maker with than our big 5 gallons. So this is the haul. I'm gonna do a little meal prep, and I was gonna make this as like a big dip / dessert, and I thought, wait a minute, I have these little dudes, and this is perfect to like take for lunch, or like the perfect size for, you know, like after dinner, or if you want like a little treat. And it's gonna be the easiest, and I'm super excited about it because it has all my favorite things. So we are gonna start with, this is like no baking. The, what do you call this? The cheesecake, no bake cheesecake filling. I'm excited about this. That's going to be for me later. So we're going to take and we're going to spoon some of this. These are, I think, 8-ounce ramekins. We're going to just... let's do the next one. I mean, you could do this like as full or not as full. Maybe we'll do this one a little less full. Right. I mean, I've never had this no bake stuff before, but I don't know, it sure looks good. I mean, Philadelphia doesn't really do anything bad, do they? You know what I mean? Gotta leave a little on the, you know, space on the top. I might actually do these 6. Let's see. Oh no. We'll do 5. Let's do a little on this one. Fill this one up some more. And we have this one. Okay. Let's smooth these out. Okay. So now we have our little ramekins. Take some caramel sauce, like the thicker stuff. And we're gonna put it on top. You might need a spoon for this. Put a little drizzle. We'll do 2. Spoon. Okay. Then we're gonna spread it. You guys. There could be, there's like nothing wrong with this, I'm telling you. I think the spoon is like the way to go. That makes it a lot easier to get on there. Okay, so spread out the caramel sauce, the thick stuff. I mean, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect, but just, you know, close enough here. Okay. And then heath topping pieces. Sprinkle these on top. Oh my goodness. This is the layer we want. A little extra. Okay. Get your toffee pieces on there, and then you're gonna take your caramel drizzle a little on top. And you can just put this like in a, you know, a bigger like serving dish or like whatever. If you wanted to do just one. We have our caramel apple dip. Are you ready for this? Gonna stick your apple in there. Get all of the goodness. You ready? I have no words. I'm gonna eat that with a spoon. Whoever came up with this, genius. Genius. This is the greatest dessert ever. This screams fall. If you make nothing else this fall, you gotta make this. Seriously, hands down. And what'd it take? Like 5 minutes? Oh, man. Then I have like these little, they're like suctioned on there. I got them on Amazon, but I'll link them because these are great. And you just stick them in your fridge. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is great. This is great. I'll have the recipe, if you call it a recipe, in the description. So if you want to make it yourself, you have to. Go get the ingredients. Go get them. We're making Big Mac smashed tacos. So I'm going to start with making the Big Mac sauce. And I just kind of eyeballed it until I thought it tasted good. I'll try to come up with some recipe and I'll put it in the description. But I just started with a couple tablespoons of mayonnaise, a little bit of ketchup, a little bit of mustard. Googled it, and these were like the ingredients that were in there. So I just added what I thought the amounts should be or what we would like. And then I put a little Worcestershire sauce in there. That was kind of like my own addition, but I mean, I think that goes with all burgers. Then I did a little onion powder and garlic powder. And I gave it a good mix. And you could use dill relish and then put in some sugar, but I just had some sweet relish from the last time that I made Big Mac sauce, which we don't normally use sweet relish for anything. So I have this like whole jar of it. So I'm going to put that in there. And I put like like a heaping tablespoon or so. And that ended up being perfect. But I'm only making this little container. I think it's like 4 ounces and it's just a little tiny dish. So, but you can do whatever ingredients you want or the amounts of ingredients that you want in your Big Mac sauce. I gave it a little smell. I thought that it could use a little bit more ketchup. Plus, it was a little light for me. And I think, Big Mac sauce is generally a little bit darker. And I like ketchup more than mayonnaise anyway. So this ended up being absolutely perfect. But I will link a recipe in the description so you can make it yourself. And then we are just going to add some lettuce and some tomato and some onions. So I'm just going to go ahead and prep those now so I have everything done. But you can put whatever burger toppings you want on your smashed tacos. I'm finally getting around to making the Big Mac smashed tacos, and we're pretty excited about it. And I think it's going to be easy. It's like a Sunday. We've been busy. I just want something fast. So I'm going to show you how we make them and what we think about them. I start by taking some small flour tortillas. I have these right here. And then you're going to take some ground beef. I know everybody was like tripped out about this. Like, oh, you take ground beef and you smash it onto the tortilla. I mean, it's pretty thin, right? So you smash it on to your tortilla. You want to go all the way to the edges because it shrinks a little. You know what I mean? So go to the edges. And I'm going to season mine up with a little garlic powder. Onion powder. Some pepper. A little salt. I have my pan over here on like medium heat or so, and everybody says to put a little oil, so we're gonna do just a little. And then you take your tortilla and you just smash it down and you let it cook, and then you just continue that process. They're pretty thin, so I feel like they're gonna cook super fast. Oops. Yep. the best of both worlds, like a smashed taco, a smashed burger and a taco. I don't think there's anything bad about this. Look at that. It goes so fast. You just flip it over, and then you want to crispy up the tortilla. And yes, it's cooked, but you're cooking it again on the underneath side too, so it's gonna get nice and crispy. It's looking pretty tasty. Look, and see, this tortilla gets nice and crispy. Oops. Put that over there. See, and that's done. And then fold it in half, like so. And then I'm gonna go ahead and, I guess I put a little bit, I don't know. You know what I mean? And we'll just make some more. Just keep going. Okay, so while that one's cooking, let's make this guy into something. So we have our taco here, and then we're gonna take some lettuce, put some of this down, lettuce. We have some pickles, some onion, not good, some tomatoes. I'm gonna have this Big Mac sauce that I made. We're just gonna put it over the top of it. And that is our smashed taco. It's probably crazy hot, but we have to try it, right? Oh my gosh, look how good this looks. Okay, ready? I want this one with the sauce. Oh my gosh, it's hot. That's good. I can't believe I haven't made these till now. So it's so easy and it's so good. You're gonna love them. You have to make them. Man, that's 2 for 2. You know what I completely forgot that's on a burger that we didn't put? Cheese. So you're gonna put the cheese first in here. There we go. And then put all the toppings, and then you actually have a cheeseburger. So don't forget the cheese. You can use any kind you want, but traditionally it's the, American. So don't forget that. Don't be me. I'm having like a slow morning. It's Monday. I haven't felt the greatest, so Dale went to work, and then he's gonna come get me in a little bit, but I'm gonna make us some breakfast. And I saw this recipe, and I think it's gonna be really tasty and easy to do. And I have all the ingredients. Imagine that. So come along with me. We're gonna make some sausage, egg, cheesy muffins, and then we're gonna dip them in some like country gravy. I mean, nothing could be bad about that, right? And then I have my regular muffin pan, which makes 6 muffins. Then I have a mini muffin. So I think I'm gonna do like the little mini poppable muffins. That's my phone already for work. But anyway, so I'm gonna make little mini poppable muffins, and I think those will be extra tasty too. So anyway. So the first thing we need to do for this recipe is just brown a pound of breakfast sausage. I seriously can never open these. Anybody else have that problem? But anyway, we're gonna start by browning. Get it all in there. What's everybody's preference for like breakfast meat? I'm bacon, 100% bacon. I do like ham as well. Dale likes sausage, so. But we both like biscuits and gravy, and then I saw this recipe and I'm like, oh, we have got to try that because that's gonna be tasty. So seems easy. And I've seen like several different like kinds of recipes, you know, or versions of the recipe. So I'm just gonna like take my favorite from all of them. I have my grater. I got this at thrift store. I don't remember what thrift store, but I don't know of anybody else for as many recipes as I cook and as much as I cook in general. I've sliced my thumb with the cheese grater. I can't tell you how many times. I mean, this thumb is like missing skin like crazy from the cheese grater. So this is the only one I'm allowed to use. Actually, I really want to be able to grate this into something, but we're just gonna put it in a pan, you know, on a plate for now. I just had it, oh, here it is. So, I think the best cheese for this, in my opinion, is gonna be sharp cheddar. So I have this sharp cheddar, and since I'm grating, I'm just gonna grate it all because it actually goes pretty fast. So I just break it because nobody has time to cut it. So I just hold it till it gets low. Then I put another one in. And then it has a little thing, and I'll use that, but I want a different one of these, but this one, I don't know, works fine. They were viral for a while. I don't know if anybody else has seen these, but you can do a lot of things with them as well, like potatoes and veggies and I don't know, all the things. But, yeah. I mean, it works fast. It takes longer to like take it out and set it up, and it suctions to the counter too, so it doesn't move. Like, it's pretty good. And then you have a pile of cheese. Use the thing. See, you know, it's not the greatest quality. This one, anyway. And the spout is like not at all long enough. I'm not even sure like how you're supposed to, you know, really go about making sure it all goes where it needs to go. But anyway, that's all done. And it's all dishwasher safe, which is awesome. It does get stuck though on the inside. Do you see that? So I usually just take that out, and then I have a couple dogs that really like some cheese. So the recipe calls for 1 cup of bisquick. Y'all, I haven't used bisquick in forever, and it was always like one of those things, you know, you always had bisquick in your pantry. Cup of bisquick. Let's cut that off. There we go. Okay, so cup of bisquick in a bowl. And then it says a cup of cheese, so we're gonna eyeball it. Okay. Yeah, that's nice and brown. Okay. It's not real greasy either, but we're gonna remove it from a slotted spoon anyway. Okay. So we're gonna let that hang out for a minute while we assemble the rest of our stuff. So let's put our 4 eggs in here. I'm actually gonna crack them in my measuring cup and then dump them in, because I'm pretty bad about just dumping them in, and I've seen lots of horror stories about, first of all, bad eggs or shells, and I'm bad about dumping eggs in, just cracking them when the mixer's going, and then you have egg everywhere, or egg shell everywhere, and that's not good. So anyway, those worked out just fine. Okay. I think what fork to fork this. I guess that's all that goes in here besides the sausage. I thought maybe it needed like some milk. Somebody calls for maple syrup in one of her recipes, but I don't like maple flavored, you know, stuff like that. So we're not going to be doing that. And I have the world's heaviest pan. Ugh. Okay. So I'm actually just going to remove my sausage with the slotted spoon and put it in here. Oops, sausage on the floor, boys. Not greasy at all, really, which is cool. I got the mild. I think it would be good with hot as well. So if, you know, you're into spicier stuff or whatever, I think hot would be delish. Okay, I guess that's it. Now, I have some spray. And she said to spray the pan very, very well or they will stick. So we're gonna, I don't know, I got olive oil spray. I'm hoping, I mean, you wouldn't think with all the sausage, but whatever, we're gonna do it like she said. And then I think this is a good sized scoop. So we're just gonna take some of the filling and drop it in there. I mean, there could be nothing wrong with this. Bill said he thought it sounded weird, but I mean, why does it sound weird? I like all the things in it. Wait till I give him the cornbread tonight. Yeah. All that'll be in a recipe or a video coming up as well. Also, I don't know if you guys are aware, but YouTube has channel memberships, and you can become a member of our channel and support us. I only have one tier. I don't want, you know, different tiers, different perks or whatever. So for $2.99 a month, you can become a channel member, and I give you the video that comes out on Tuesdays on Mondays, so you get it a day early. Also, there's like exclusive content and like you know, in real time type like updates or whatever. So if we're traveling or we're kind of doing anything interesting, I'm gonna try to make like one more muffin or something out of some of these that have a lot of them in it. Anyway, you get like real time like updates and things like that. So anyway, it's something to consider if you're you know, interested. There's a link. You just click the join button and you can join on up. Just thought I'd throw that out there. I think I have one member now. So she gets all the exclusive content to herself. You guys are missing out. I'm telling you. Okay, so now let's put we're missing a couple, but you know, whatever. Our muffins in here. Now it says for like 30 minutes, but I'm thinking since they're small that we're not going to need the whole 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So, I'll let you know how long if you want to use the mini muffin, because I actually wasn't sure if I'd have enough to do like all the mini muffins and then the, you know, the regular one, but I'm thinking the mini muffins are the way to go. So while those are in the oven though, let's make the gravy. And I took the shortcut and just got the packet. So it's going to be real easy. This is the packet that I got. And I have 1.5 cups of water coming to a boil on the stove. And then it says to mix this with 1/2 cup of water. So we're going to whisk 1/2 cup of water. We're going to use the little whiskey. It's not the smallest whisk we have, but... And then, once that comes to a boil, then we're going to add this in with the water. And we have gravy. And listen, I make homemade gravy. I know how to make homemade gravy. But sometimes you just want it quick. And you can add sausage to this. You can, you know, fancy this up if you want. But we're going to be dipping our muffins in it. So I thought this is the way to go. I wasn't going through the whole process of, you know, making the gravy. While I'm waiting for my food to be done, I'm going to make a iced caramel macchiato, I think. I wasn't sure what kind of coffee I wanted. You know what I mean? So I thought, well, I have, because I had got some caramel for a recipe that I thought, oh, let me do that. So I've been using this. It's actually pretty good for coffee. I've just been making my, they call it Vietnamese coffee, but it's just this or espresso from my machine and some milk and then sweetened condensed milk. So I'm going to make a triple because, you know, I'm not feeling the greatest today, you know, and I need... Caught in these like head cold situations. I don't know. It's pretty helpful. Then we're just going to add a little water. Just a splash. We don't want to dilute. And then I'm using my frother. Okay. There's that. Let me get my... Oh, we have like traditional... what do you call that stuff? Caramel macchiatos uses vanilla syrup. I don't think I have any. I thought maybe I had some sugar-free vanilla, but all I have is sugar-free s'mores and then caramel. So I guess I'm just gonna use a little of my caramel. I got this at the store. It was like the only one they have. It's a little off-brand. Not my favorite, but whatever. We just add a splashy splash in there. Then we're gonna get the milk. I got the caramel flavored drizzle. I actually have caramel syrup, and I'm just gonna put it like around my cup. Here, let me see if you can. I'm just gonna, you know what I mean, drizzle it around. Put it in there. Anyway, I have some sugar-free syrup, but put some milk in here. Use it all, but I gotta have room for ice, you know what I mean? Give it a mixy mix. Then we're gonna fill it full of ice. I mean, it could be easier. My water's boiling, so I gotta get over there. All right, we got the water boiling. I'm actually gonna turn it off because whatever. I'm gonna pour my gravy in. Could turn it back on, but it was kind of going for a minute, so it's already like thickening. I mean, it's already thickened. Yummy. Go. Gravy. Super simple. Let's peek at these just because I'm impatient. Let's see what we think. Ooh, look, they puffed up nicely. Those are gonna be tasty. Get back to my coffee. I got my ice in here, and I'm just gonna put my lid on. Let's try it first. It's tasty. Tastes as it should. Yeah, we're good to go. I love my little baby Stanley. It's perfect for my iced coffees, but that's hitting the spot. I had some tea this morning. Those muffins are gonna be good. I think they go until they're golden brown. I don't know. You know, everything says something different, so I don't know. And then we're gonna have some breakfast. Dale comes and picks me up. And we have all kinds of work crap to do. So. But at least we'll have a little snack. And then today's dinner will be good. I got some new gadgets to use I'm pretty excited about trying out. So I'm going to make something fairly simple, but then, you know, like a side dish we're going to make with one of the cool little kitchen gadgets that I have. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited that it's getting cooler. Is everybody excited it's getting cooler? I'm excited it's getting cooler. I mean, it's going to be like 87 today, so I am wearing shorts and a t-shirt, but I mean, at least it's going to be in the 80s, not in the 90s or the hundreds anymore, so that's a bonus. Let's try one of these now that they're out of the oven. I'm so excited. I put them on a plate. Look how good they look. Let's just take one. Look at that. They got nice and crispy. I think this is the perfect size, too. They're not too big. You ready? Oh, this steam. It's going to burn my face. I have a little dish of gravy here. Let's try it without the gravy first. You could put it, like, pour it over. You know what I mean? Or you can dip it. But let's try it with it by itself first. I mean, it's really good. I was kind of concerned because, you know, we didn't put anything, like, I don't know. I guess the bisquick does it all, but I wasn't sure how they would, you know, set up or if they would be muffiny. You know what I mean? But, I mean, y'all. I think Dale's going to love these. He's on his way. I'm going to dip it in my, got a little side of gravy. Ooh, look at that. Big old scoop of that. My phone won't stop. Oh my goodness, blow on it. Oh. Tell you. Yeah. That's good. You have to make these. It's so simple. I'll have the recipe in the description. Seriously. I apologize. But I have the recipe in the description for all the recipes in this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. If you're new or if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. There's a little bell next to it. Hit that too. That way you don't miss any uploads from us. And yeah, we'll see you next Tuesday. Consider joining the channel and you get the video on Monday. So.